Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm doing something that I am so excited about. This is probably the video I have been the most excited about since I thought about it. Because in today's video, I am going to be recreating one of the looks from Katy Perry's Smile music video. I am the biggest Katy Perry fan. I have gone as her for Halloween. I've seen her in concert multiple times. I am so obsessed with her, and I think that she just has such fun looks. I love what she does with her costumes and with her makeup, and I'm always so inspired, and her music is always played such a special place in my heart. And so I'm just really excited to be sitting down and playing with makeup today and doing something that's totally experimental and different than anything I've ever done before. So as you can see, I have already laid down my base. I have my foundation on. Today for foundation, I am using a full coverage base, and it's definitely been a while. I was putting it on and I realized it has probably been since about March since I've worn a full coverage foundation, and it definitely feels super weird. I've been wearing more like tinted moisturizers and BB creams, and so having this much makeup on actually feels super weird. And I used to wear full coverage foundation every single day. So today I am using the Juvia's Place foundation. This is in shade Marisol. This is shade 710. And then for concealer, I am using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is in shade Fair Rose. And I have powdered, I have set everything. And then for my eyebrows, of course, I'm using my ColourPop Brow Boss in shade Warm Blonde, which coincidentally they are basically sold out of everywhere. I'm not sure what's happening, but I just went and bought the last ones that I could find at Ulta. They're sold out online, they're sold out everywhere, so hopefully they come back in stock before I run out. So for the majority of today's look, I am going to be using the James Charles palette. You know why? This has every single color that I could possibly need. This look is really only pink, and there's a little bit of blue. There really isn't any contouring, there isn't any shading. It's very light and very pink and very girly and feminine and young. And so that's kind of why you see my face totally whited out right now, because we are going to be adding shape and color to my face in a way that I have never done before. This is going to be a really interesting challenge. I did practice briefly on my arm earlier today, so hopefully that ends up working out. For most of this look, I am going to be using the hot pink shade in the James Charles palette, shade Skip, and that's going to go all over my eyes and all over my cheeks. I have already primed my eyes. I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in shade White. As you know, whiting out the canvas and whiting out your eye, it will help set the color, but it will also help bring out the vibrancy of the color. So I have whited out my eyelids with that putty primer. And first, I usually, as you know, I like to go in with a very light shade all over the eyelid, above the crease, and with just a fluffy brush, I swirl all over because I think it helps the shades just blend together much easier. And today I'm just using that white, basic white shade. And this look is pretty monochromatic. It's not a lot of gradients. It's not a lot of other colors. It's really solely focused on that hot pink, really bright, rich color. So I'm gonna go all over the eyelid. We're just gonna start packing on that pink, and I'm gonna take my flat, fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go in all over the eyelid. We're gonna blow this color out all over, so I'm not being too careful about the borders right now, especially since this is a very monochromatic look. I just want to lay down the color. Next, I'm going to go into that same color, but I'm going to go in with a round, fluffy blending brush. Go straight in with that color into my crease, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and starting to swirl to blow it out. This is a very bright color, so you really want to be careful at this stage with where you're taking the color. Just a little bit at a time, slowly and intentionally, because this is a really hard color to correct, and it's hard to take back what you've already done. And I'm going to take a clean brush and go around the edges and really buff it out. We want the edges to look fluffy. And I'm just going to go back in and really pack the color at the base of the lid near the lash, because we want the color to be darkest at the bottom and lightest at the top. So there is a little bit of a fluffy gradient to the color, but it is just that one color. By packing it on, we can make the color more opaque and look darker. Now that hot pink color really does go down underneath the eye a little bit, but underneath the eye is mainly a bright, more aqua, sparkly blue. So I don't want to take the color too far in. I really just want to take it to about here. I'm going to be using a pencil brush, a very small pencil brush. It's really important that don't blow it out too much, as we want the focus more above the eye rather than below, but the color should be connected. So the James Charles palette doesn't have quite the shade of blue that I'm really looking for, so we're going to combine a few shades and kind of feel our way through it. I'm going to go in with my pencil brush again into shade Hello, and I'm going to run this on the bottom of the lash line. Okay, so that's definitely too light. I'm going to go into shade Playground, which is a deeper, more electric blue, and yes, that is more the shade that we're going for, but be very, very careful. Again, it is really hard to undo what you've already done, so go slowly and gently, packing it on and blowing it out. This color really is prominent in her look, but we don't want to fluff the blue everywhere. Also want to be really careful where the blue touches the pink. If you combine it too much and blend it, it will turn purple, and this is not a purple look. Yeah, see, I got it a little combined right there. It looks purple, but we will survive. Next, I want to go into shade Sister for my inner corner. I'm going to go in with a small pencil brush and brighten that inner corner. I'm going to take a clean pencil brush and I'm just going to try and soften the blue, and I'm actually going to go in with the white shade here and right there just blend out that blue slightly so that it doesn't come off so harshly. And for any excess fallout, because these are bright colors and there is a little bit of fallout, I'm just going to take this brush and swipe it away. I do have a little extra powder under my eyes to catch some of that fallout. That has really helped to clean up the look and lift it. And now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. So this look does have a black lined with big black dramatic lashes. I don't know how to apply fake eyelashes, so I'm just going to rely on mascara for today. But for liner, on the top I'm going to use this Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner and this CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus black pencil for the bottom, and this white Tattoo Studio Maybelline eyeliner for my waterline. I do like to do my waterline first, so I'm going to pull slightly with my Blendiful and line my waterline. I'm only white lining where the blue is, not where the pink is, because I'm gonna line my waterline in black where the pink is. That should help pull the eye look out. And since this is a Katy Perry look, I am going to add a little bit of glitter to the eye. And I can't really tell in the photo if she has glitter, but I like to believe that she does. So I'm just gonna take a little pink glitter on my finger and I'm going to gently pack it on. I'm trying not to do too much, but I think my too much gene is kicking in. Okay, so you can really see how much of a difference mascara and eyeliner and glitter can make, because I think before it was looking a little crazy and now it's just looking intentionally crazy, which is what we're going for, I think. But so far, I'm really, really liking how this is turning out. For mascara, I am using the Lash Freak mascara from Urban Decay. I just got this. It is now my favorite mascara of all time. It makes me look like I'm wearing false eyelashes, and it's so dramatic and has so much volume. I'm just very excited about how this is turning out so far. So now comes the hard part, which is the cheeks and the blush. So for this look, she has hearts stenciled onto her cheeks. So figuring out how to do that without lifting up any of the makeup underneath and getting those really, really clean lines that are kind of fuzzied out at the edges was a little tricky to figure out today, but I think I have it figured out. And so what I did, I went and ordered heart-shaped stickers off of Amazon for like $2. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna place the stickers on my cheeks and apply pink eyeshadow around it to apply the color and blow it out so that we have these nice, clean, stenciled heart shapes on my cheeks where normally you would be putting blush. So I think where this needs to go is like here. It's a little on the apple, but also a little, so if I smile, they're right there, but I don't want it too close to my nose. Well, maybe I want it closer. Oh, that is lifting up the makeup. Okay, we're gonna have to work through that. Right about there. So we've got our sticker and just kind of lightly pressed on. The idea is that this will stick on and I can use the sticker to create that very defined line around the heart and then slightly blow out the color around it. Kind of similar technique to what I did with my eyeshadow on my eyes, where it's just one color and really packed on, you know, towards the bottom, but blown out as you get up towards the eyebrow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this smaller round blending brush. I'm gonna go into that same pink color that I put around my eyes because this is a very monochromatic hot pink. I'm nervous. This is a monochromatic pink look. She doesn't really play with color in these areas. It's really just the one pink color. And we're gonna go in and lay it down. I'm super nervous. I'm super nervous. So I'm about halfway through the first heart, and the technique that I'm finding that's really working is I'm at the end of the brush, I'm not holding it super low, I'm holding it higher so I can have a lighter pressure and a lighter touch. And I'm starting with the brush on the paper and then in small circular motions, blending it out tiny, 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 starting on the paper and blending it slowly onto the skin. That way I can really control how far out it goes onto the skin, and I don't risk blending it way out of control because we also want the line to be fairly even around the heart. Okay, so that looks fairly even to me. Really around the edges, it does look nice and blended and soft, but still pretty even in terms of how thick the line is. And so now I'm going to just gently lift up the sticker. Okay, so We did have quite a bit of the foundation lift up when I took the sticker off, so we're gonna fix that at the very end. But as you can see, that heart is on there and we accomplished what we set out to do. This looks so cute and so pretty. I just love it. I feel like I could even just have the one heart and call it and just have this really cute look. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. It worked. It worked. Oh my gosh. So that's one heart down, and now we just have to do the other side. Okay, so both hearts are on. Those look so cute. I just can't stop staring in the mirror. I think it just looks so fun and so strange and awesome. I just love it. These turned out so well. I am just like living. Oh my goodness. It's just so fun and it's so different than anything I've ever done before. So one thing that I do want to do is I do want to clean up the inside of the hearts, since some of the makeup did unfortunately lift up, but I don't want to go too crazy because I don't want it to cake up and end up ruining the hearts. So gotta be very strategic about this. Okay, so I'm back from fixing kind of the makeup that got removed in the middle of the hearts. And that was not too difficult, honestly. I took a little bit of concealer on a cut crease concealer brush and I gently patted it in the center. And then I set it with my powder on top just to make sure it doesn't move. And it did add a little bit of brightness, but I think it looks good that way. I'm not hating the slight tone change that's showing up on camera. In person, it actually isn't showing up very much, but I love how this is turning out so far. It's making me so excited, and we are almost done. There's just a little bit left. So one of the things that she does in her look is she does a little bit more of like an e-girl blush nose. So the hearts are actually connected across the bridge of her nose with a very light shade of pink. So I am going to go extremely, extremely light during this stage so that I can make sure that I don't mess it up. It's very, very faint, but they are connected, and it almost looks like she's got a pair of heart-shaped sunglasses like sitting down on her cheeks in a way. The shade that I'm actually going to use for this, I just got this blush palette at Ulta. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette from Juvia's Place, which honestly, I think I'm gonna use a lot of these as eyeshadows. This is just so beautiful, but I'm gonna use this shade to connect the two hearts across the bridge of my nose. So I'm gonna go directly in. I'm actually gonna use this fluffy eyeshadow brush to apply this, since this is so delicate and careful. I wanna use a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into this color. This is shade Lena. And next, she has some little tiny red hearts drawn all over her nose. So I am going to go ahead and take just a bunch of liquid lipsticks, these pinks that I have, and draw little hearts with this liner brush all over. This is honestly the part that I am the most nervous about. Essentially, I'm just taking old liquid lips and I'm gonna take a little bit onto that brush. This is way harder on your nose than on the back of your hand. Okay, so there's one, and that was, oh my gosh, it looks so bad. This is way harder than it actually, you'd think it is. But there is one heart, and these are all kind of different colors. So I'm gonna go in with a different pink, and I'm gonna try to make it smaller. Oh, that one turned out better. Okay, so the hearts are drawn on. I have lipstick, I've highlighted a little bit, and I am loving how this turned out. I'm feeling so fun, and this just makes me so happy. And this look was definitely a challenge, but I think we're missing something. Hang on, I'll be right back. I should have gone with the wig without the bangs. And I had this vision of like pulling all of this hair like back and up and like doing this so that I would look like the music video. Do I look like Katy Perry now? Did I do it? Did I do it? Absolutely not. So the hair did not turn out as I had hoped, but everything else about this I love. I am so excited by this look. I'm so proud of myself. This was definitely outside of my comfort zone and way beyond anything I would ever do on my own. So I'm just really excited to have sat down and played with makeup today. I am definitely feeling my Katy Perry vibes today. This is just, it's so fun. I feel so cute, and this would definitely make a great Halloween makeup look. Hopefully you can find a better wig than the one that I found, but I think that this look is so fun. It's not too complicated. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. I am so excited about how this turned out. I couldn't be happier or more thrilled. I mean, we did some crazy things to pull this off today, and I honestly wish it was Halloween already. It's my favorite holiday, and I love dressing up, and I love doing things like this and just pushing the boundaries of what I think is possible with makeup. All I've been doing is being on the internet and watching TV, and I'm getting inspired again by so many other artists. So hopefully this inspires you as well to go and try something new and just sit down and play with makeup just for you. This was so much fun, and I feel so cute. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much for hanging in there with me while I put this look together. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And if you end up trying this look, or if you have any ideas on how to approach different techniques, I really want to hear from you. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, it would mean a lot to me if you would please subscribe. So please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I will see you next time. Bye. Wow, you can really see the difference between my like white ass face and like my really freckly shoulders. That's kind of crazy.